Today I'm going to show you how to create an infographic using Canva. This is a great website. It has so many different tools, and when you sign up for an account, you have access to designs, photos, folders you can share with people as well. So first you're going to start with create a design. And as you see, there's different options for creation. We're going to start with infographic. And today I'm going to be making an infographic on the 9 components of effective infographics. There are so many different tools here and different examples. They have timeline, business, charity. I did find one earlier that I will be using, but I just wanted to show you some of the options right now. Some have graphics, some have images, some just have text. It's really dependent on what you are creating your infographic for. So here's the template that I'm going to use and modify to create my effective infographic. So the best thing about Canva is you can obviously zoom in as far as you want, but you can customize everything that you need. Size, shape, information. They have pictures that you can pay for. You can add your own graphics. It's your choice. So to start, I'm going to zoom out so I can get the overall picture. There are 9 parts of effective infographics. So I'm just going to start by creating the title. I'm going to delete images that I don't need by just clicking the delete button. So I'm going to start by editing my text. And moving it as needed. It does have lines to help you center everything. That line in the middle will help you make it even. And I'm going to get rid of this subtopic because for this it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to move up this graphic so it's not as long. And maybe I'll try to find an element or a photo that helps with that. So as you can see, they have charts, shapes, gradients, illustrations, and icons. I'm going to look in the icons for now, just to see if something catches my drift. I think I'm going to use this, and it's free. It will always tell you if it's free or paid. And then I'll add it to the top. What I really like about Canva too is not only can you use a ton of their graphics for free, but you can also change the color as well. I'll show you how to do that. So if I want it to match the background color, this is the palette that's already being used. I'll click that. And I'm going to make it just a little bigger and center it. There we go. Okay, so the first component of an effective infographic is to tell a story. So since I kind of like the blocking of this, there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 4 more. So if I drag my tool over it, will actually let me copy and paste it another one. So I don't have to recreate everything and I can just edit it based. Now obviously that does not fit, so let's just put this over to the side for right now. We'll start with these. And we'll just move them up because I do like that lighter color. Perfect. So I'm not going to need as big of a shape for everything because I'm just doing a basic infographic. So the first is telling a story. And I will delete this for now. I can always go back and add more. Then I want to find an image that matches. If I'm not sure what I'm looking for or if I have a specific item, I can either look through or type it. So I'm just going to put story and see if anything comes up. Now, if it has this little crown next to it, it means pro, which means you have to pay for it. Often it's just $1 for the image, but that's a personal choice if you want to pay for it or not. So let's see, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there's free. I'm not seeing too much that I like, which is okay because I can always add a photo if I prefer. Maybe I'll try just a book. Let's see. Perfect. Love this. Just click it and it inserts it. And you can use the tool on the side to change the size. So first we are telling a story. Now I don't need it to be that big, so I can just move this guy up. And to keep everything the same size, I like to just copy and then put it down lower. So let's see, next is have a predefined journey. So let's see if we search journey, if anything comes up. If not, we'll try road or something. Okay, so I have a lot of cute ones. This is if you want to buy a membership, you can do that in order to have access to paid images. So they all look like they're paid for or they're pro. So let's try a road. More pro options. Let's try map. All right, we'll add that one and change the color because it's kind of hard to see. Okay, here is our predefined journey. It's very simple. As you can see, it doesn't need a lot of extra fluff. Next we have provide a new angle. So we're going to add that over here, and if it starts to cut off, of course you can change the way that it looks. You can enter if you need to. And then let's just see if there's like an angle. Can add this little guy in there just for the sake of showing you how it's done. Now I don't need all that space, which is perfect because I still have to add in a couple more infographic topics. So you can move things up as needed. Next we have add practical value. So if you're not sure what you are going to use for your picture, you can always come back to it. But when I think of practical value, I'm thinking of money. So I'm going to see if there's a little money bag because we don't want to do it if it's not worth it. These lines always add things up, angled very nicely, makes it look visually pleasing, which we love. Okay, keep going on. We're doing good. All right, next we have well structured. Definitely don't want an infographic that isn't well structured. Actually, I love that. Shows the order, but I don't love the color, so let's change that. Down, so there we go. And I'm going to zoom in a little just to get that sizing right. So it's a little big. There we go. Okay. Let's add the sixth one, which is send one key message. It's very obvious what the message is of this infographic. It's an infographic about infographics. So let's see. I kind of like this one, but once again, change the color for the palette. As you probably saw in your information, you want to stick to about 2 to 3 main colors. You can have little highlight colors, but this blue, orange, and then lighter orange are my main colors. These are my extra. Okay, almost done here. Once again, everything's lined up. Want to make sure it looks nice. Doing good here. We've got quite a nice start already. Okay, next we are going to have visually appealing. We want to make sure it looks nice. So I'm going to put these little eyes in because to me, it's something that I want to look at if it's visually appealing. But they're a little large, so let's fix that. And then we have two more. I might need to readjust my sizing for this. Let's move this guy up some. If I need to crop it or change the shape, you can always do that a little. Oh, that might be better. I'll probably fix all the rest of them as well. If you want to highlight more than one thing at a time, you could click the Shift button and then click on what you want to move, and it will move it as a group. So let's try that with the picture and the text. Move it up, and there they both move together. I'm going to crop to make the size smaller again. Oh, I think I need to hit the Done button for it to work. There we go. Okay, visually appealing. Two more. Looking good so far. I'm going to copy this guy, put him right down here so I have room for those last two. If I need to tweak sizing and shape to make it look the best, I will as well. And let's copy this, put it down here. That's Control V, Control C, Control V if you are interested in shortcuts. Next is accurate information. So we're going to take a look and see what graphic. This makes me think of information. You could do a check mark. Maybe I'll try that instead, or put both. I kind of like this one actually. Okay, let's get rid of that other one by hitting the delete button and then just resizing it down so it fits. Making sure it's even again. And our last one is short and sweet. And again, this one is very short and sweet because there's no superfluous information. Let's see if there's anything for this that meets what I'm trying to show. Try simple. Maybe thumbs up. All right, it's short and sweet and to the point. There's nothing extra about it. And there you have it. Obviously, there's some things I could tweak, like the sizing, to make sure everything fits. Oh, wrong one. But for the purpose of this, you get the idea of the components of an infographic. Now, when you are done and you've created something that you like, you're proud of, then you will have the option to download it. If you come up here, you can either share it to email addresses, you can copy the link, and people can choose to edit or view, or you can download it. There's different options there as well. I'm going to download it as a PDF standard for the purpose of submitting it. And when you click it, it should open up as your infographic. It looks really nice. If you click this button right here, it'll center it for the whole page. And there you have it, how to create an infographic on Canva.